Looks like I lost some fresh fish bait. The name's Fanta Aqua. What brought you out of the sky?
Explosion. Then... What? How long have you left me here? When?
You fell from somewhere this morning, when I started fishing. I do not get visitors around the lake often. It is strange you even showed up. Take some advice. We are only human. Best not to flap our wings and attempt to fly.
Is the village or anyone nearby?
You're from the village? The ungrateful village that no longer buys any of my fish? Fishing is all I do. The moment people have steak and chicken on their plate, all fish can rot in the ocean before being worth something.
I am not from the village. I am an adventurer. Just traveling around.
Good. Stay away from that village. It corrupts the soul.
Okay. So, by any chance, do you know the way to the village?
Did you completely disregard what I said?
I got to complete an urgent task for the king. Please tell me the way.
You can go. No one stops you. But I will not be the one that leads you away.
And so, our adventurer sets off on their adventure, and never returning to this land again. Ah. Oh, wait a second. What? Oh, they just walked right back. This path leads me right back to the house. Yes, I'm gonna have to use some negotiation tactics. Hey, I'm back. Nice bees you have around here.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Just tell me what you want.
Can I stay here for a few nights?
I would rather you not stay.
Please?
No.
Pretty please with a cherry on top?
No. Absolutely not. I will not allow someone who serves that terrible village to stay.
Thank you so much for letting me stay here.
I really did not have a choice after you begged me for 3 entire hours. I can understand why the fish fears your noises. It scares me too. I really did contemplate the option of starving than listening to you. If you were going to stay, at least let me catch my fish and make sure we don't both starve.
Okay. Sounds like a good deal to me. Fanta, are you not from the village?
No.
Where are you from? Zzz. Good morning.
Morning.
You're always catching fish.
Sometimes I collect the honey. Could you go collect today's honey for me?
Sure. Would you tell me where the village is?
To get rid of you, I will tell you everything I know. Collect a bottle of honey and give it to me, and I'll talk.
Hippity hoppity, a bottle of honey. Simple as that. Just a bottle of honey. Hippity hoppity. Look at all the bees. I'm just collecting a bottle of honey. Da 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 da. Oh, lily pad. Boing boing. Here you go. Tell me how to get out of here.
I don't know how to get out of here. Never tried. For your information about the village, the traders often walk in on the paths you walk towards. Not sure how you ended up back here. Did you follow the path out?
Yes, I follow the path out. It only leads back up the hill. I didn't realize that it was leading me back here. It's a strange path. It didn't really give me much direction, but it somehow circled around. When was the last time you used a path?
I only walked in following the path. I never left. The last time the trader showed up was 60 years ago.
Oh, that's... Wait, did you say 60 years ago? How long have you been fishing here?
I have been living off the land for many years now. Come to think of it, I do not remember when I first started.
Where did you come from?
I do not know.
Have you ever wondered?
No. I have bigger fish to catch. Go find your own way out of here if you want. I'm just happy that we don't starve. You're a natural at catching fish. At this rate, you're getting better than me.
Thanks. You taught me well. Not much else to do, being stranded out here. By any chance, do you know anything about squids?
They just derp around without a goal. If you kill them, they drop ink sacs. But I would rather fish out ink sacs with a fishing rod. I'm fortunate that its rarity is lower than my desire to write, but setting a lower bound indicates very little about its complex function overall.
You can fish for ink sacs?
Yes, but it rarely bites. Something to do with not having a mouth.
That is what I needed. Ink sacs. For the king.
The king needs ink sacs? In 60 years, the town's custom really changed. Back then, it was about securing food. Interested in ink sacs as a food source. How many ink sacs does the king want to eat?
The village wants to write with ink sacs, but 64 should be enough to last them, and complete my deal.
Shame. It would take you some time to catch them all. Better start fishing.
At least this method is agreeable. Fishing is so slow. Hey, Horifantha. Why did you build your house like that? I have never seen that design before.
I built it myself, floor by floor, starting from the basement up.
The first floor was built for storage and as a workplace. It was hard work getting some footing in the fishing industry. Everyone needed food. No one is ever willing to get it. It does not matter how old people grow up. They will always be needy for someone to take care of them. The society built on this foundation does not fear instability. As I grew, I learned to enjoy the land and nature, placing glass windows next to the stairs to enjoy the nice flowers. But as I climb and build up, I become stricken by work.
I sleep, eat, fish, poop, and repeat. I no longer have the luxury of enjoying the large, panoramic views while climbing up my steps. One day, I broke a fishing rod. Perhaps the fishing rod broke me. I extended the stairs, built a workshop for crafting fishing rods, and finished the roof. I put a nice terrace to relax. That was 55 years ago. I never set foot on that terrace again. Standing so high never felt right. Henceforth, I fish and live off the land. Wow, it really seems like history caught you by the hook.
Probably. I never looked at it from afar.
I am so done with fishing. I have yielded no ink sacs after so many days. How could you do this for so many years?
I cannot remember doing anything else. I have been here for my life.
I built my own land. And I know the attachment. But I still want to travel to farther lands. And seek a purpose other than what I can find in my lonesome. It bothers me that you have so many mysteries and no curiosity.
Why would I? I have been fishing.
You do not know who you are, where you are from, why you got here, yet pose no contest for yourself to find out?
No. I do not care. It does not interest me.
I am not good at detecting liars, but I observe that you have no one to play poker with. I call your bluff?
Maybe. But that's not the point. No one is giving you ink sacs. Why not start earning it?
If it was up to me, I should get something. After what I have been through.
Well, I do not care for the past. I have nothing that I want to lock away. Anyways, just fish. To the adventurer. It seems you were the one who pushed me into deeper water. I worked, slept, ate, pooped, in a cycle for a long time. I finally took a step onto the terrace of my house and saw the moonlight. I wrote this message for you to say thank you. For some reason, I was inspired to sail away from here and chart a path not well defined, my own sense of direction. I remembered that when I first got here, I wanted to write. I never knew what I wanted to write. So, I stored the ink sacs from my fishing under a magical rose in the basement. When the ink stacked up to 64, I gave up and forgot. Your adventure will benefit from the ink more than the beginning of mine. Go seal your deal and find the village. Regards, Orvantha Aqua.
This is exactly what I needed. I would be a great interrogator, but bless their kind soul. Let's hope the path direction is right and walk into the wilderness. Nothing can possibly go wrong. My job here is done.
I never would have foreseen myself writing a story. I lie sometimes too. Honestly, I cannot understand why anyone would construct events with an absurd ordering. Feels like we are all trapped in one big game. I should go play some video games. For fun.
Everyone checks the video to see how long is left. How many episodes are left in a season for a TV show? But it spoils the surprise. Mom, are we there yet? If only our adventurer could check how many episodes are left in the season. Spoilers, there are 3. I hope you have a truly wonderful day. Goodbye.